This video looks at an interesting bit of kit, the Hofmann Voltameter. It's a lovely piece of glassware. The Hofmann Voltameter is used to show the breakdown products of the electrolysis of water, or more precisely, the breakdown products of the electrolysis of acidified water. We've added some sulfuric acid here. Don't add hydrochloric acid, it gives the wrong results since chlorine is liberated. The electrodes for a Hofmann are platinum. When I was a schoolboy, the electrodes were so large you could actually see them. Here, of course, because of the price of platinum, they've reduced them, and it's very hard to see. Most schools, if they have a Hofmann voltameter, leave the apparatus set up. This can lead to a few problems of dripping sulfuric acid as the rubber bungs corrode, so they should be replaced periodically. To use the apparatus, simply ensure that the burette structures at the sides of the apparatus are filled. If you open the tap with the reservoir level higher than the level required, that should not be a problem. Don't overfill the reservoir to start with because the displaced solution needs to go somewhere and you don't want it overflowing. Close the taps when the burette parts are filled. They register 0. If you run the experiment for several minutes, you will be able to see that there is, on a good apparatus, a 2-to-1 ratio of hydrogen to oxygen. If your burette tap is leaking, this won't be so. You can simply fill up tubes with the gases at each electrode to show they are hydrogen using the pop test and oxygen by relighting a glowing spill. Be warned that sometimes a jet of acid caught in the tap mechanism can actually be shot out. This can dampen the relighting of the oxygen glowing spill test. If you've got senior students, you can use the half-cell equations to show why that should be so. With senior students, you might also want to use the idea of redox to show what's going on at the positive electrode and at the negative electrode in terms of loss or gain of electrons. Apart from the delicate nature of the glassware itself, the copper wire terminals can get a bit frail with excessive use. You might want to leave the crock clips and leads attached rather than having to connect them each time. I would certainly leave such an apparatus set up and in the laboratory to spark some curiosity from students.